This year at 55, what will it bring? Well, I have no doubt it will come full of surprises.
Girl, you've got questions. Questions about your body and how to feel good in it, about your hormones and how to keep them in check. Questions about your sex life and your whole health. Can you imagine having a best girlfriend who was also a triple board certified OBGYN? A girlfriend doctor you could call and ask or tell her anything. Someone who could show you how to live any stage of life, before, during, or after menopause, in a big, bold, and beautiful way. Well, friends, I'm your girlfriend doctor. I believe you are meant to flourish and shine, to embrace life and awaken to all its possibilities. Let's get there together. Welcome to our show.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Anna Cabeca. I am the girlfriend doctor, and it is my mission and my passion to help women live better lives before, during, and after menopause. So welcome to the Girlfriend Doctor podcast. It is an intimate place for intimate conversation. I am here for you. You can tell or ask me anything. No shame, no guilt, no apologies. And today I'm going to be talking about a little bit about my celebrations, my journey, something that's important to me, reflections on my life. Yes, I am 55 years old. I just celebrated my birthday, July 28th, and it was a beautiful experience to have a house full of people I love, my closest family and friends around me, and to share in a celebration of another year around the sun, as it may be said. And what I reflect on is just how the gift of birth and the gift of life is, and now more than ever, cannot be taken for granted. But yeah, I'm 55 years old. I was born in 1966. I have seen and experienced so much in my life. And yes, I have gray hair. I have gray hair up here. I have gray hair down there, inevitable. And I have wrinkles. I like to call these laugh lines and smile lines. And true, I have some sagging skin and cellulite. Yes, I have a few more pounds to lose. And yes, I am more comfortable in my body than I ever was, even in my 20s. Seriously. My vagina is still in its 20s. Thank you, Jolva. Well, I have more energy now than I did over a decade ago. Yes, I am in the best relationships in my life. And yes, I am happy. Yes, I feel blessed. I have a glorious vision for the future. And I have so much more to do. Being 55 now, it's a time of reflection. And maybe not everything's all roses and, sunflowers, my favorite flower. So yes, I have to pace myself more than I used to. Yes, I even have to sleep more than I used to. And true, I don't always like the changes that my body has going through or is going through or has gone through. And I've reinvented myself personally and professionally in my 40s. And I'm so glad that I did now that I'm in my 50s, living some independent and freedom that I never thought I would have. True, the hardest job I've ever had has been being a single mom. My heart goes out to moms everywhere. I am really proud of the children that God has given me by birth and by choice. And with my daughters, I've been privileged to share and witness a multitude of first teeth, first steps, first periods, first passions, first dreams, first loves, and all that becoming a woman entails. As women, we go through so many changes in life. From puberty, what does that mean? What does that feel like? And how does it look when you're going through menopause and you have a daughter going through puberty at the same time? It's kind of a cruel combination of timing right there, if you ask me. We all have had, the first time having sex, our first love, our first heartbreak. I wish I could say there weren't seconds of those or more. So it's true as I reflect back that, and I ask you too, what were your dreams as a childhood, as a child? What did you want to see yourself being and doing growing up? Tap into that vision. It's a powerful influence on your future and your rest of your life. Well, I'm not living the vision of uh, that I had for my future as a child, or as the Dr. Anna version of the Marcus Welby life, if you remember that show. But I'm living one better than I could have ever imagined, and experiencing it firsthand, being able to enjoy it, raising the youngest daughter with time on my hands to actually, go to her horse riding lessons and go to her shows and do things like that with my other daughters as well, that I didn't have time to do as a busy OBGYN 24/7 in solo practice, on call for my clinic, running my offices and managing all my employees and patients, most importantly. And I'm grateful for every one of those lessons. I am. Well, I can remember growing up, the role models varying from Alan Alda from the MASH TV show and Marcus Welby, MD, to the figure skater Dorothy Hamilton and the 5-time gold medalist Olympic gymnast Nadia Comaneci, who to me represented the epitome of strong women powerhouses. I love that. And I witnessed my mother in her life and in her death give love every day of her life, generously, fluidly, without reservation. When the Bible talks about gifts of the Spirit, I promise you, my mom had every one of them. That was her life and that was her character, and she exuded that. And so many great quotes came from her, like, your education is something no one can ever take out away from you, and you won't put your hand out to anyone. So that was a really big one. And another one is, travel is your best form of education. Learn from the languages people speak and the way they greet you. And that's how you get to know a culture, and to get to have an open mind and understand people better. And that is so true. And another favorite of mine that I use for my daughter sometimes is beer budget and champagne taste. so, so the messages that we deliver to our children are the same. And what are you saying? What's your legacy saying that your children will share, that you're giving them? I have traveled the world. I've traveled around the world, and yet I have still so much more to see. And considering, maybe halfway through my life, maybe not even halfway through my life, right? I've got so much more to see and do, and keeping that vision for the future, it's really powerful. It's a powerful gift, and I'm glad that I have it. I also have amazing people in my life, and feel there are so many more beautiful souls out there for me to know as well. So today at 55, I can appreciate the smallest things and realize I often need less and need to do less instead of pushing for more. This year at 55, what will it bring? Well, I have no doubt it will come full of surprises and likely in unexpected small packages. I look forward to this year, and I look forward to celebrating life and another year around the sun with you. Thank you for being part of my Girlfriend Doctor community and listening to my show and sharing. It is a blessing to be here with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time on our next show. Don't forget, you can ask or tell me anything. Go to dranna.com/show and click on the area where you can put in a question. And I look forward to reading your questions. What do you hear more about? What do you want to talk to me about as your girlfriend doctor? Well, remember, I am here for you, and so happy to be your girlfriend doctor. Till next time. Deborah thought she'd never be able to enjoy sex again until she tried Julva, my all-natural anti-aging cream for your delicate feminine parts. She had tried all sorts of herbs and oils and even estrogen, but nothing worked as well as Julva to rejuvenate her feminine bits and bring fireworks back into the bedroom. Well, find Julva at dranna.com and use the code SHOW10 to get 10% off your first order. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here and get those notifications and comment below. Let me know your thoughts, what you loved, and what your action step is.